Very uniquely Australian.
Yeah.
Australiana, you might say.
Even up on the mountain as well, Perisher goes off on
Oh, the fireworks.
The fireworks, yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
They do fireworks every week.
Every Wednesday.
Well, it's different.
Is it Wednesday?
Well, it's a different night for Smiggins and Perisher. So you can see
okay.
both if you want.
I know, it's so
What
cool.
a cool vibe. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I mean, you go stand outside in the freezing snow and watch fireworks. It's the best feeling.
I know.
Hello, and welcome back or welcome to Chairlift Chatss, the podcast where everyday conversations take flight. My name is Chelsea, and I'm joined by my brother,
James. Great to be here again. Another podcast. And today it's part 2 of whether or not Australia could host the Winter Olympic Games. I think we can. Outlined in our first episode or part 1 of the episode, we could definitely do it. We've got the mountains there. We just, a little bit of innovation and some big thinking,
some passion,
and some
determination.
Passion. Yeah, we can do it. We can definitely do it. So,
it'd make a great film, though, wouldn't it?
Oh,
the road to Australia, getting the Winter Olympics.
I know. Like, imagine
that'd be so cool.
Imagine the commercials. Imagine how many people would actually want to come to Australia to be a part of this event. Like, it would be huge.
It would be a massive deal.
It would be massive. Like, and you could build up all the towns. So you could build up not just Jindabyne, because you'd have to build up Cooma as well.
Yeah.
You wouldn't over-commercialise it. Just make it better. Just improve it.
Like what Korea did when they had the Winter Olympics, when they had the 2018?
Yes.
2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. They built a lot of infrastructure to be able to host the Olympics. They didn't go overboard, but just enough. Like, they updated a lot of things and they just built more accommodation.
And we noticed it when we were there.
Yeah. And just like building up the surrounding areas. But what was so cool is when you go to Pyeongchang, they've got the Olympic train station. They've got all the Olympic flags, of all the countries who are involved in it and everything. It's very country proud, which I think is
I think that's good.
Cool.
It leads us into what's left to build. So I think you touched on it there. A train station potentially going through. We've already got what's the little tunnel? What's the system that's called going up from
the
Jindabyne?
tube?
The tube. So we've got a little
ski tube.
But we need something that's a little bit more high tech than that. Now we're a little bit better than that. We could do some kind of
metro. Imagine if the metro went all the way to Jindabyne.
The metro or I don't see why we can't build a bullet train into Canberra and then trains onto the ski fields.
Well, essentially,
like
what Korea did.
Yeah.
You can get the train to the ski fields.
I know we're
and
a
then
big
you
country,
get
but
like
we could do it.
you get a half an hour drive to your accommodation there.
Yeah.
So
effectively, I think you could do it. You could make it work.
It's a good dream.
There's plenty of roadblocks, of course, but we could overcome that. There's no reason why we can't.
Yeah.
So I think we've got the nightlife. How cool's the station? Going
you love the station,
and
the station at Jindabyne.
Yeah, the station, and just sing-alongs with
Man from Snowy River pub.
Oh, it's good vibes. So the nightlife,
very uniquely Australian.
Yeah,
Australiana, you might say.
Even up on the mountain as well, Perisher goes off on.
Oh, the fireworks.
The fireworks, yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
They do fireworks every week.
Every Wednesday.
Well, it's different.
Is it Wednesday?
Well, it's a different night for Smiggins and Perisher. So you can see both if you want.
I know, it's so
What
cool.
a cool vibe. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I mean, you go stand outside in the freezing snow and watch fireworks. It's the best feeling.
I know, it is so cool. I loved it. More chairlifts and a few gondolas, which would be good.
A gondola,
Do you think we could do a gondola all the way from Jindy?
That'd be nice, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I reckon we could do it. How far is it? Like, what are we talking, like 40 Ks? No, it's shorter than that.
It takes half an hour to drive.
Yeah, but it's very windy. I'm saying, like, we could easily build just one big gondola all the way down.
A great big gondola.
I don't see why we can't. Anyways, okay, it's money. I get it, but let's do it.
And you know what? A good way to get money to the ski fields, I think, is by marketing it differently. There's so many cool marketing techniques out there at the moment. I love seeing it. But you know what, another thing is like filming a movie there and making it like the movie of the winter. Movies in winter in Australia do quite well because everyone's like hibernating. So if we can like do release a movie in the wintertime, and then by the time next year comes around, everyone's like booked their trip to go. Which brings me to I want to talk about like my favorite ski and snowboarding movies because there's some
yes.
great movies out there, and I think it's a really good way to like get in the winter spirit. So I'm going to start it off with Chalet Girl.
Great movie.
Chalet Girl's a really good
What
movie.
a movie.
Set in the Austrian Alps as well. Beautiful scenery and scenario, and good
It's-
love story, but good like competitions and learning to snowboard and all the adventures that go with that.
Love that movie.
So watch Chalet Girl. Do you have one?
Johnny Tsunami
Johnny Capahala.
starts off in the beaches of Hawaii, Oahu, and then his dad
Gets a job.
Gets a job in like Vermont, has to move his son away, but then he just becomes a pro snowboarder, and it's just a hectic.
And
movie.
it's a good movie for skiers versus snowboarders. It's like the
Yeah.
ultimate because skiers have to stay on one part of the mountain and snowboarders on the other, and it's like the battle for who can own the mountain.
It's pretty
essentially.
cool.
Great movie.
I think it's a great movie.
Another one, Cool Runnings.
Cool running.
That's actually like an Olympic one
That's
too.
a given. That's a given. Yeah.
You know, Jamaica's got a bobsled team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What else have I got? I've got Eddie the Eagle.
Oh yeah, I love that's
That's
that's an Olympic one.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and it's got Hugh Jackman in it.
I like that. That's a good movie.
Which is cool. And also there's a lot of ice skating ones too, like Ice Princess
Okay.
from Disney Channel. That's like an iconic
A bit
movie.
of a girly one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Sure.
Here's one you might like a bit more, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
like
that's
that.
the ice hockey. That's
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
That's a big part of it.
True.
There's another Disney Channel one called Cloud 9. You know, these are just a big compilation of all the movies. There's the Lindsay Lohan comeback one, Falling for Christmas, which is set in like a ski town, and her dad owns the resort, but then she ends up like working because she has amnesia, and then she ends up staying at this like little chalet lodge thing, which is really cute. I just love them.
It's cool. I like having movies like that. You know, it's just a great vibe. Like, watch a snowboard movie before you go anywhere because it's just
it gets you so
great
pumped
vibes.
to go.
Oh, I love it.
I have a few more though because this is my list. The other one is one that you probably wouldn't know. It's called The Other Zoe.
No,
It's on Prime, Amazon Prime.
I have heard of it.
And it's also another amnesia one. It's got the guy from Outer Banks in it. It's got Rafe in it. Rafe. But like they go to the snow for a weekend, so it also has like that sort of wintry vibe. Okay, honorable mention is Frozen. You know, Disney's Frozen, Elsa and Anna, because obviously they live in a world of snow, and singing Let It Go on a chairlift is just the ultimate. It's just one of my favorite things. Let it go, let it go. It's great. I recommend. So there's my list. I'll put it on our Instagram. So
Put it on the Instagram, have a look, and start watching and binging on a cold winter's day.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're getting through. So, what else do we need for a Winter Olympic Games? We need an alpine stadium. So
Yeah,
we need,
definitely.
We need an opening ceremony. So, you know, you got to find somewhere to put that.
Yeah.
Maybe I think you could put it in Canberra, but I think you want to go Snowy Mountain. So you'd probably
Or
find
you could
a nice,
do like
you know,
a
spot to put it.
two-parter. You know, like have part of it in Canberra in a stadium,
Yeah.
and then finish it off with like some choreography coming down the mountain. Like, have you seen on Instagram those snowboarders who have like lights attached to their snowboards and stuff?
Yes.
You know, really create like a spectacle. The kind of thing where I kind of hate to say this, but where it's better to watch on the TV than it is in person. Because on TV you get all the angles and the close-ups and the dynamics, whereas in person it's kind of like blobs. But you know, it's the effect for the people watching at home.
You could do something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Look, and this is where you have to ask a lot of people and get some information.
You need a good, strong team.
Where you would put this together, I don't know, but you need an alpine stadium and you need a good program. So, you know, because Australia, we have the cool mascots. So you got to have the Koala Fun Run or the classic mascots.
The platypus.
That run around. So you got to, you know.
But you know what
kind
the perfect mascot for the Australian Winter
Yeah,
Olympics
what
would
would you do?
be?
The echidna.
The echidna, that would be a good one. Wombats, because they're often at the
Wombats,
snow.
yes,
but
yes.
the ultimate, the face of it would have to be, without a doubt, a blue cow.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
100%. I think that's a given. Yeah,
Yeah.
blue cow. Just something cool, very Australiana. You know, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, we'd have to find mascots. So we'd have to do some
Mascots, so
do
then you
stuff
can
like that.
create the merch.
merch
And
for
you know
it.
what else would be really cool? The ceremony outfits. Like,
Yeah.
who would sponsor it? Would it be RM Williams? Would it be Roxy? Would it be Quicksilver? Like, what
Who's gonna sponsor?
What brand is going to step up and sponsor the uniforms and the ski outfits, and
They'd need podcasters. They'd need
they
us
need
down there.
presenters. Yeah, we'll be the face of it. That's fine.
They need us down there. They need training facilities. They've got all these athletes, so they're going to need a good place to train. They're going to need. I think they could open up more of the mountain as well. We could definitely open up more.
Yeah, like there's a whole other side of the mountain.
We could definitely do more with that. I think.
Like I'm happy for this to take quite a while to get to.
Yeah.
If we do have the Olympics in Australia, if it's quite a few years down the track, I'm okay with that because it gives Australia and Victoria, New South Wales and Victoria time to get these facilities ready.
We could do it.
Make it as best as it can be.
Yeah, we can definitely get there. I think it's the resource. We've got the know-how. We just need to get other people's ideas, suggestions, market it really well, and we've got a product that would be so unique and different to what traditionally happens normally with the Winter Olympics. And
unexpected.
And it would just be awesome. There's one more thing that I think we could add.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this for a while, but a snow and ice sculpture park.
Amazing.
I don't know if you'd have to have it inside or where you do it, but just again another.
I think you need to explain what that would look like.
Well, I think it would look like sort of like our mascots that we design and choose from that are carved into ice.
Like ice sculptures, like a swan, but instead it would be a blue cow or a platypus.
Yeah. Like, have you been? So when I was in Austria, I went to the ice hotel or the ice.
I've never been.
The ice, whatever, the pub, and everything was made out of ice. Now, I'm not saying we could probably do that here. That would be very challenging and hard. We could do it in an indoor room maybe.
And make like a maze.
Yeah, a maze. And again, another tourist attraction for after the Olympics. People would want to see that.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be part of that? An awesome, awesome thing to do.
Yeah, very cool.
So that's my list anyways of what I think Australia would need as a need. And then you can look into what we want and luxuries after that.
Oh, there's so many little luxuries. I think the luxuries would include like little activities and promo and, little events happening in, Westfield shopping centres because, yes, there's going to be the actual events at the snow, but, it's about getting the communities involved, getting everyday Australians to feel like they're part of it as well, and even if they've never seen snow.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You have to remember that this would be, for Australia and a country like us, it would be the most unique experience in the country's history. Like, it would absolutely be monumental. And, I mean, when we had the Sydney 2000 Games, it was just a buzz around the whole city, around the whole country. It was a buzz.
I mean, that's where Mary and the Prince of Denmark met at that pub in the city.
Like, can you believe that? And I mean,
that's what the kind of things could happen. We've got a whole new generation of royals coming.
Yeah.
Who knows what could happen?
You never know what could happen. And I mean, look, it wouldn't be for a number of years yet, but I can just imagine it now, how impressive and cool it would be to have a Winter Olympics in Australia. Yeah. I think that's where we should definitely try and push it.
How are you feeling about the 2026 Winter Olympic Games in Italy?
I think that'll be a great one. I love Italy. I'd love to get there for it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we can go there for Chairlift Chatss. You never know. But it would be awesome. I think it'd be a great experience. Again, Italy has already got the infrastructure in place. They've got some great mountains. It's already going to get better and better. I think we've got a good team going.
Buongiorno.
And the Italians, everyone loves Italy. Everyone loves the food over there. And I think it'd just be awesome.
The warmness,
Italy.
yeah.
The vibe. Savigny, that mountain's amazing.
And like,
very high.
Yeah. And in Emily in Paris in the last season, they went skiing in France, and Emily met a really nice Italian guy there, Marcello. So there could be lots of Emily and Marcello stories happening at the Italian Winter Olympic Games.
I'm gonna put it out there. I think we should definitely go. And then the one after that, is it France?
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, France. So there you go. So there's going to be some great European ski Olympic events coming up in the next 10 years. So can't wait. Very keen. But that is the debate on Australia. Should we host a Winter Olympic Games? I think we do. And the verdict is in. It's a yes. It's a yes from me.
It's a yes from me. 2 yeses, you're in. You can follow Chairlift Chatss on all social media platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And it's all just at Chairlift Chatss with 2 S's at the end. And also make sure that you are subscribed to wherever you listen or watch the podcast on, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And make sure you leave a like, a comment. It really helps us to find more wonderful listeners just like you. Thank you so much for all the support that we've been getting for the show. We love doing this. And
We love you. We appreciate you.
we are very grateful. So thank you very much.
Thanks heaps. See ya.
Bye. Let's not talk. That's not true.
Well, Australian government.
No.
Okay, scrap that out.
That's going.
Okay, fine.